All right, in this video, we are given this trapezoid over here, which is split up into two triangles, and we're given some information over there, and we need to find the length of AD. So the first thing I'm going to do is just find the length of BD over there using my cosine law. So BD square equals 2 square plus 2 root 3 square, 2 times 2 times 2 root 3 cos 150. I'll put this in my calculator. Get 28, and then I'll just square root that. I get BD equals 2 root 7, an exact value over there. Okay, so now that I have that side here, I don't have enough information in this right angle triangle to solve anything there, which means I have to manipulate this diagram a bit, which means to find AD. I know that this is a trapezoid, so this is horizontal and horizontal. These are parallel. So what I can do is I can just draw the height over here. I'll do it for both of these over here. So I know that if that has a length of 2, this also has a length of 2 over here. Now I just need to find these two small sides here, and using those two sides, I can find the length of AD. There are a couple of different math methods to actually do this, but I'm just going to do this in a high school method using sine law, cosine law, and those types of simple equations. So next, what I know is that if I look at this angle here, I know that this is 90 degrees there. It has to be 90 degrees, which means if that is 90 degrees, this angle here is 150 minus 90, which is 60 degrees. This is a right angle triangle here, same with that one over there, which means that I can use SOHCAHTOA to find the bottom side over here. So that's my angle opposite and my hypotenuse. So I'm going to use sine. So sine 60 equals opposite over 2 root 3. I'll cross multiply that over. So 2 root 3 times sine 60 is just 3, which means that length is 3 over there. So now I just have to find this length here, but I don't have any angles or sides over here. But I can actually find this side, this height, and then use it to find that height there. I'm just finding the adjacent over here. So cos 60, or you could even use Pythagorean theorem, equals adjacent over 2 root 3. 2 root 3 cos 60 equals to my adjacent. Put that in my calculator, and I get my adjacent to be root 3. So I know this over here is root 3, which means that is also root 3. Now I just need to find an angle in here, and using an angle in here, I can then use SOHCAHTOA to find that down there. But you can't instantly find an angle in here. So what I need to do is I need to find an angle in my main first triangle there, because that has almost all the information that I need. I'm going to find this angle right over here using my sine law. I'll call this angle theta. So I'll just do sine theta over 2 root 3 equals, look at the big angle there, sine 150 over 2 root 7. I'll cross multiply that over. I get 0.3273, and then I'll just do the sine of inverse of that. And theta equals 19.1, so either 19 or 19.1 degrees. Okay, I'll just do it as one decimal place, 19.1 degrees. You know what, actually, I'll just round it, make it a bit easier, but if you want to go a bit more exact, you can do that. I'll do it as 19 degrees. So I know theta over here is 19 degrees. If theta over here is 19 degrees, I know this angle is 90. So that's going to be 90 minus 19, which is 71 degrees. I know this angle here is 90, means it's going to be 90 minus 71, means this angle is 19 degrees as well. Now I can use the 19 degrees, the opposite side here, and this over here to find that bottom there. That's just opposite and adjacent, which is tan. So tan 19 equals to opposite over root 3. Cross multiply that over root 3. Tan 19 equals to my opposite. Let's put that in my calculator. And I get 0.6 approximately equals to the opposite, which means this side here is 0.6. Means my final solution for AD is just 0.6 plus 2 plus 3, which is just 5.6 units. If you made it to the end of this video and you found this content helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.